There are thousands of elevators across the world. Some go up, some go down. But this one, it never reached the ground floor. What started as a simple malfunction turned into one of the strangest and most terrifying mysteries in modern architecture. This is the story of the Hillcrest Tower and the night the elevator stopped obeying the laws of reality. And by the end of this story, you'll question whether the elevator was ever broken or if something else was riding it. Hillcrest Tower was built in 1997 in downtown Chicago, a 32-floor luxury apartment complex designed for the wealthy. It had everything: glass walls, private security, and 2 ultra-modern elevators built by a company called Arco Systems, famous for their so-called smart elevators that automatically adjusted to passenger behavior. But just 2 months after the building opened, residents began reporting strange things. Sometimes the elevator skipped floors. Sometimes it stopped between levels, not stuck, just waiting. And sometimes, even when you pressed the ground floor button, the elevator simply refused to go there. Maintenance teams checked, but every report ended the same way: no mechanical fault detected. Still, the building's residents began avoiding elevator number 2. On May 9, 1998, a woman named Laura Benson, a 27-year-old architect, entered elevator number 2 at 10:48 p.m. Security footage showed her pressing G, but the elevator doors didn't close right away. It waited exactly 13 seconds. Then, without warning, it went down, but not smoothly. The lights flickered, the display froze between 7 and 6. Then, the camera feed cut out. When security reopened the elevator minutes later, Laura was gone. Gone. Her purse, shoes, and phone were still on the floor. The elevator was empty. Police searched the shaft, the basement, the floors, nothing. No signs of struggle, no blood, no body. Her last recorded word, captured faintly on elevator audio, was a whisper, "It's not stopping." After the incident, Hillcrest Tower shut down elevator number 2. But the building owners, terrified of bad publicity, ordered maintenance to fix and reopen it within a week. The lead technician, James Holloway, later told his wife that during the repairs, he found something that shouldn't have existed. Behind the elevator shaft service panel, there was a hidden door, leading to a narrow staircase spiraling downward, a structure that wasn't in the original blueprints. He followed it for about 4 minutes, descending deeper than the building's known basement level until he reached a small sealed metal door with a single engraved marking, -1. When he reported it to his supervisor, the door was welded shut the next morning. 2 days later, James Holloway disappeared. His tools were found neatly stocked beside elevator number 2. Despite the growing fear, the building reopened elevator number 2 in 1999. To reassure residents, Hillcrest Tower installed new cameras. But within a month, strange reports returned. Residents claimed the elevator sometimes stopped at floor 13, even though Hillcrest Tower only had 12 floors. Footage showed passengers entering the elevator, but never exiting, and their apartment doors remained locked from the inside. By early 2001, 6 people had vanished inside that elevator. The building quietly changed ownership, and the new management covered it all up, sealing all footage and records as electrical failure. In 2017, a YouTuber and urban explorer named Evan Cross decided to investigate the legend of Hillcrest Tower. He snuck into the abandoned building at 2 a.m. with his camera, recording everything live. At 2:14, he reached elevator number 2. The power was off, or so he thought. When he stepped inside, the panel flickered on. All buttons glowed red, except for one new button that had never existed before: B3. Viewers watching his live stream saw Evan press it. The elevator began descending, past B1, past B2, and then the numbers disappeared entirely. The last thing he said before the stream cut out was, "There's someone else in here." His camera was found 3 days later, on the ground floor, doors open, but the elevator wasn't there, and Evan never found. In 2021, a city demolition team entered Hillcrest Tower to prepare for demolition. They reported that elevator number 2 shaft didn't lead to the foundation. It extended far deeper into the ground than the blueprints allowed. At the very bottom, they found a massive empty chamber with hundreds of elevator cables descending into darkness, but no car, no machinery, no floor. Only a single metal plaque was bolted to the wall, covered in dust. Project Ascension, Do Not Interrupt Transit. The engineers shut it down permanently, but one of them claimed he heard something from deep below, like distant footsteps, and then a bell. Ding. Today, Hillcrest Tower is gone, demolished, replaced by a public park. But locals still report hearing the faint sound of an elevator ding at night coming from underground. And some claim if you stand in the park long enough, your phone compass starts spinning, and your GPS lists your location as level -1. So next time you step into an elevator and it takes a little too long to reach the ground floor, don't panic, but don't look at the floor indicator either, because if you see it flash -1, it might already be too late. End of story.